Aquele... mano, o jogo é completamente diferente de The Witcher, né? Tem as escolhas, só que a forma de como as escolhas são organizadas tá totalmente diferente. Pistola. Ah, é, né? Eu peguei a pistola que o cara falou. Não sei se essa pistola é melhor do que a minha. Não. Eu até acostumado com esses botões, velho. Não, você já ensinou isso, jogo. Eu ensinar duas vezes. Ó, essa tem mais dano, um pouquinho a menos de precisão. Não, classificação de... Ah não, superaquecimento. Isso aqui é o quê? Rifle? Rifle de ação. Tem dois iguais? Aí, mas tudo é melhor do que a minha arma, velho. Ah, esse cara aqui é bem melhor do que a minha arma. O meu rifle de assalto tinha alguma melhoria? Não, né? Cara, esse sistema é muito da hora, velho. Tipo assim, você ter das classes de arma, mano. Cara, eu tô... Mano, eu tô muito empolgado com esse jogo, cara. Tá. Você quer o que? A pistola, né? Eu vou usar a pistola, mas... Essa aqui é melhor. Bem melhor do que a minha. Essa Stringer... Essa Stringer é a que o cara me deu? É ruim? Contaria que é... Algema. Porra, a pistola é melhor que a minha, velho. O cara falando que era ruim. Cheiroso, velho. Rifle de precisão, né? Sniper. Pontaria. Porra, a minha já é ruim na pontaria. Se eu coloco o outro, fodeu, velho. Isso aqui são armaduras, né? Por que essa aqui tá cinza? Entendi. Só posso usar armaduras de humanos? Cara, mano, esse sistema é muito bom. Assim, cara, isso abre muita possibilidade de você equipar os seus personagens. O cada um tem uma... Eu posso configurar com uma coisa diferente. É, tá. Da hora, velho. Na moral, mano. Cara, esse jogo tá muito bom. Qual a diferença de um jogo bom para um jogo ruim, né? Que foi o Dead Space. Ai, droga, o vermelho reseta. Ai, merda. Nossa, cara, sério mesmo que eu consigo só uma vez? Não, Omnigon é insuficiente, pera. Omnigon dá pra eu transformar, pera aí, calma aí. Eu transformo em Omnigon mesmo? Omnigon aqui. Ah, mano, tipo assim, o problema do Dead Space, cara, é que, mano, não era Dead Space, era só um jogo de tiro, cara. Ah, pra eu tentar novamente, pra eu abrir, depois que eu tenho, tipo assim, a primeira vez é de graça. Pra eu abrir eu preciso gastar 125 Omnigons. Mas esse Omnigon não é dinheiro, né? Cara, esse jogo tá muito bom, velho. Nossa, mano. Tipo assim, ele te joga, velho. Foda-se, mano. Não tem tutorial, velho. É um tutorialzinho básico de como andar, mas o lance das escolhas você tem que ir completamente olhando os arquivos. E você também tem as raças, né? Nossa, você também tem que olhar os arquivos, que inclusive eu preciso olhar também. Pra entender mais a história. Cara, tá muito bom, velho.
Take out those hostiles! Not now, Commander.
Ah, mano, como que eu pego aquilo ali? Pega aquilo ali, velho. Nível de perigo, nível 3. Como assim? Eu tô perto do fogo? Máquina mercenária.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Ah, é o Paul Wed. Só que o meu personagem não sabe, né? Então, tipo assim, podia colocar ali desconhecido, né? Já que meu personagem também não conhece. É um covarde. Cara.
What are you doing sneaking around back there?
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
Foram os Gaetanos. Realmente. Deixa eu ver.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
O
The
Nila
other one
morreu
got here
dos
first.
Gaetans.
He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him
É, o
Saren.
Senai era o nome. Seren é
knew
o
each
nome
other.
do cara. Do
Your friend
alien.
seemed to relax.
Mas não foi os
He let his
Turians
guard
que
down.
mataram ele.
And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the
tá
spaceport.
mentindo.
What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was
Pode
trouble.
matar, foi
It's
verdade.
gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
Ah, mano, eu acho que ele tá mentindo, cara. Deixa eu ver o ataque.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute that ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform,
That is
thousands
military.
of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks for the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Tá, pera aí. Nunca precisei que você precisava dessas granadas. Ele tá querendo dizer a nossa ordem? Eden Prime. Eden Prime é esse planeta, né, que a gente tá.
Just give me the grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My
Não vou
smuggling days
matar o
are
cara,
over,
velho.
I
É
swear.
sacanagem, velho. Putz. Ah, agora eu entendi essas cinzas. É porque eu tenho uma habilidade de conversa. Eu peguei. Aí libera mais itens. Você tá mentindo. Ah, cara. Ah, não. É porque eu preciso da habilidade. Ainda não tô com a habilidade certa. Ah, entendi. As cinzas são que eu não tenho conversa suficiente.
We need to find that beacon before it's
Então,
too
assim que
late.
eu upar, eu vou colocar.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Deixa eu ver se eu já tenho. Eu tenho pontinho, já dá pra gastar, ó. Me dá ação, é isso aqui que eu preciso. Encantado. Encanto, na verdade. Ah, se você não tiver a habilidade necessária. Cara, eu vou colocar muito nessas coisas de conversa, velho, porque eu sinto que vai ajudar muito, cara. Tem mais dois aqui. Essa habilidade aqui, ah, dá mais dano. Mano, não é tão importante, né? Pelo menos pra mim eu não sinto importância. Né? Ai, caralho. Abaixa. Errado. Personagem. Ah, se eu atirar devagar, a arma não sobreaquece. E o que eu faço logo em seguida? Seguro o dedo. Exatamente. Meu cara. Na cabeça. Toma. Os dois tomam na cabeça. Aí lagou. Nossa, meu Deus. Mano, a sniper quando eu tô em fogo é a pior coisa que eu já vi na minha vida. Ó, mas aquele cara ali também tá com o shield elevado, né? E filha da puta não morre na palma. Ai, ai. Baixa. Eu não consigo atirar nele, velho. Por que eu não consigo atirar nele? Ele tem uma armadura melhor? Ah, shield disable. Pera aí, velho, calma. Pressiona a barra de espaço. O que eu tenho que usar? Isso aqui? Nossa, muita coisa, velho. O que quer dizer aqui, ó? Danifica os escudos. Ah, esse é o shield. Ah, eu não entendi. Ah, agora eu entendi. Porra, mais difícil. Ih, a mina caiu ali. Por que eu dou return? Ô ladrão de kill! Nossa! Ah, ai! O maluco voou longe, cara. Nossa, mano. Nossa, velho. A sniper é muito triste, cara. Tá vendo? Nossa, velho. Tá, tô pegando o jeito. Cara, é porque o jogo tem muito conteúdo, então é meio complicado. Pera aí, eu nem olhei se tem coisa aqui, pera aí. Guardar, tô correndo. O jogo tem muita coisa, velho, então é muito difícil de entender ele de cara. Eu nem sabia que tinha os escudos, velho. Eu só fui saber que na hora que eu li a parada aqui. Aqui não tem nada, né? Quem manja no jogo, velho, deve ser muito da hora, cara. O cara que sabe tudo, velho. É muito da hora, velho. E tem várias mecânicas. Dá um savezinho, velho.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
É, mal sabem eles que a gente saiu, né? Agora que vai começar o jogo de verdade, provavelmente. Isso aqui só foi o tutorial, velho. Tenho quase certeza. Cara, mano, esse bicho não parece o Reaper do COD, né? Não sei se é Reaper mesmo o nome dele, eu acho que é Reaper. O que tem aquela metralhadora boladona, velho. Pera aí. Tem 4 minutos. Puta merda, tem tempo, velho. Aí não, mano.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Parece também aquele. O do. Qual que não? Do. Qual que não? Do Star Wars. Parece mais o do Star Wars, parece. Bota a cara. Eu nunca gosto de jogar sob pressão, velho. Onde tá a última bomba? Tem uma aqui, eu acho. É aí que eu tô preso na parede.
Negative contact, Savannah.
Tá, a bandeirinha. Por que essa brilha tá assim? Ah, o cara tá meio doidão, velho. Falta uma. Cadê a última, será? Acho que não tá, né? Acho que foi da onde que eu vim. Putz, eu tenho 3 minutos, cara. Preciso ser rápido. Nossa, velho. Oi, sniper ruim! Uma coisa que eu preciso urgente é mudar sniper melhor. Opa, tá, a outra tá ali, a outra tá ali.
Clear.
Minuto e 20. Putz, mas como que eu chego ali? Fudeu, não sei chegar ali. Sai da parede, personagem. Não sei chegar ali, cara. Perdi, eu não sei chegar lá. Tava me tirando. O personagem corre rapidinho, né? Nossa. Ah, velho, eu vou perder, sério mesmo, cara. Eu não sei chegar ali em cima. Nem sei se era em cima, pra falar a verdade. Ah, não tem lugar pra eu passar aqui. Por aqui não dá. Ah, se eu não acredito. Não, não é isso não. Eu perdi, eu não sei onde que tá a bomba, cara. Já andei pra lá e pra cá toda hora. Perdi, não sei onde que tá a bomba, não. É o estranho, era pra estar lá em cima, velho. Foi de onde que eu vim. Ah, você tá me zoando que só apareceu agora. Não, é. Cara, eu não tô entendendo. Eu, hein? Aqui foi de onde que eu vim. Explodiu, porra. Cadê um savezinho ali antes?
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all.
Achei a
Shut them down.
parada, velho. Será que eu tinha que ter ido mais pra frente lá? Eu vou dar a volta? Porque eu não achei, mano. Realmente não achei. Fez nada. É rápido, cara. Ah, sério mesmo que eu tava aqui atrás, cara? Não, não é essa não, não é essa não. Tava aqui atrás. Já tinha desativado. Vai ficar até o P, ó. Cara, por que essa porra dessa sniper mexe tanto, velho?
I need a target.
isso aqui, esse escudo. Porra, o 12 é brabo, hein? Mais uma... Nossa, velho, eu não acredito, cara, que era aquela lá atrás, mano.
Negative contacts.
Nossa, velho, eu perdi porque eu não olhei ali atrás, cara. É sério mesmo, João? Verdade. Agradeço. É isso mesmo. Filha da puta. Ah, velho, qual é, mano? Ele foi de onde que eu vi? Mano, eu não olhei lá atrás, eu só passei, velho. Ah, vocês acham que podia ser melhorzinho na questão de precisão, velho. Mano, precisão é um lixo, velho. Filha da puta. Ah, tô.
Perimeter clear.
Ai, foi sacanagem. Pelo menos agora eu já me acostumei a não apertar R pra recarregar. Mano, toda hora no começo do jogo tá apertando R pra recarregar. Eu jogava uma granada. Ai, droga. Fiz errado. Calma. 120 de gold.
Eden Prime will never be the same again.
Sacanagem também, né, velho? Porra, tem que fazer mais de uma decodificação. Ai, porra! Isso. Essa aqui eu já perdi. Por que não tá indo, velho? Ai, tô entendendo. Ah, tá. É que é estranho, porque eu não tava precisando apertar, só segurar a veinha. Quero saber o que é aquilo ali, velho. Ó, o negócio ali, ó. Agora tinha no outro. O outro não fazia nada também. Deixa eu ver o que é isso. Investigar. Ah, é missão principal. Acabou que eu não olhei o que tinha lá do outro lado, né? Porra.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is
Request
amazing.
immediate evac.
Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing
Unbelievable.
anything like that when they dug it up.
Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Vai fazer merda, olha lá. Sabia.
Shepard!
No, don't touch her. It's too dangerous.
Boa, lagou. FPS. Cadê o FPS? Volta. Só que eu nem sei quanto FPS que tá no aparelho. Porra, fui salvar o merda, me fudi. A nave do Brainiac. Puxa uma referência.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy. A human
Minha
alliance
amiga aí,
vessel.
ó, camarada.
It was under the command of
Presente aí.
Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
senhora. Porra, tá parecendo a diminutriz lá do R8, velho. É doido. É doido.
Doctor? Dr. Chocolates. I think she's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
Foi descuidado. Pô, vou ter que dar um sermão, cara. Sinto muito, velho.
I expect better of you, Lieutenant. You endangered the entire mission.
Don't be so hard on him, Commander. We have no idea if that's what actually set it off. Unfortunately,
mas
we'll
às
never
vezes tem
get the
que dar
chance to
um-
find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. And the blast knocked you cold. Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Olha, a gente agradece,
Physically,
né?
you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
Deu uma bugada ali.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction... Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my
Pô,
report.
por que os
It may-
cabelos dos personagens
Oh,
é melhor do que o
Captain
meu,
Anderson.
velho? Tu parece uma
How's our
bucha de
XO holding
sabão,
up,
velho.
Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal.
Ah.
I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if
Esse
you need
desse
me.
daí também tá meio fudido, né?
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
Quem que é Jackins?
I
Ah, o
don't like
Jack Soult
soldiers
morreu.
dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
De novo?
Did we leave Gunnery Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She
Ah,
deserves it.
William é a mina
Lieutenant
do
Alenko agrees
resgate.
with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault.
É,
You did a good job, Shepard.
Por que essa aqui sumiu e essa não sumiu? Eu entendi.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best.
Ele é um
Living
Turian
legend.
mesmo?
But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's
Ah, ele
dangerous.
realmente, ele é um Turian.
And he hates
Ele se
humans.
aliou com os Gethers. Queria o transmissor? Não, ele queria destruir o transmissor, é diferente. Ele não queria o transmissor. Ele botou bomba lá, ué. Ou Não, o transmissor é aquilo lá mesmo.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the
Ele não
galaxy.
queria o transmissor, ele queria
A lot
destruir
of aliens
diferente.
think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
Aviso. Nossa. Aviso, guerra.
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
Tem nada a relatar. Não sei, cara.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
Então, ele queria destruir o transmissor, né?
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Cara, esse jogo é tenso, velho. Tipo assim, é muita escolha, velho. E pelo que eu sei, igual The Witcher, cara, cada escolha muda, velho. Cara, tá meio engasgado o jogo, velho. Essa música. Mais coisa que tem, velho.
After the Geth secure a location, they round up and impale dead and living bodies on mechanical spikes. The spikes rapidly transform these victims into withered husks, extracting water and trace minerals, and replacing them with cybernetics. The cybernetics reanimate the lifeless flesh and tissue, transforming the bodies into mindless killing machines. Some Alliance soldiers refer to the husk-generating spikes as dragon's teeth, a reference to the mythological berserkers who sprang up from the earth wherever the teeth of the dragon Eris were planted. Dragon's teeth and husks bear little resemblance to other pieces of Geth technology. No one is sure why a synthetic race would bother to drain the minuscule amount of recoverable resources from organic corpses, though the value of reusing them as shock troops is obvious. The Geth are a humanoid race of networked AIs. They were created by the Quarians 300 years ago as tools of labor and war. When the Geth showed signs of self-evolution, the Quarians attempted to exterminate them. The Geth won the resulting war. This example has led to legal, systematic repression of artificial intelligences in galactic society. The Geth possess a unique distributed intelligence. An individual has rudimentary animal instincts, but as their numbers and proximity increase, the apparent intelligence of each individual improves. In groups, they can reason, analyze situations, and use tactics, as well as any organic race. Geth space is located at the trailing end of the Perseus Arm, beyond the lawless Terminus systems. The Perseus Veil, an obscuring dark nebula of opaque gas and dust, lies between their space and the Terminus systems. Combat hard suits use a dual-layer system to protect the wearer. The inner layer consists of fabric armor with kinetic padding. Areas that don't need to be flexible, such as the chest or shins, are reinforced with sheets of lightweight, ablative ceramic. The outer layer consists of automatically generated kinetic barriers. Objects traveling above a certain speed will trigger the barrier's reflex system and be deflected, provided there is enough energy left in the shield's power cell. Armored hard suits are sealable to protect the wearer from extremes of temperature and atmosphere. Standard equipment includes an onboard mini-frame and a communications, navigation, and sensing suite. The mini-frame is designed to accept and display data from a weapon's smart targeting system to make it easier to locate and eliminate enemies. The Citadel is an ancient deep space station, presumably constructed by the Protheans. Since the Prothean extinction, numerous species have come to call the Citadel home. It serves as the political, cultural, and financial capital of the galactic community. To represent their interests, most species maintain embassies on the Presidium, the Citadel's inner ring. The Citadel Tower in the center of the Presidium holds the Citadel Council Chambers. Council affairs often have far-reaching effects on the rest of the galactic community. 5 arms, known as the Wards, extend from the Presidium. Their inner surfaces have been built into cities, populated by millions of inhabitants from across the galaxy. The Citadel is virtually indestructible. If attacked, the station can close its arms to form a solid, impregnable shell. For as long as the station has existed, an enigmatic race called the Keepers has maintained it.
Essas tarefas são as missões secundárias, né? Coloco mais um pontinho aqui. Aí beleza. Agora eu tô full inteligência. Terei esse aqui. Aumenta a saúde 8%. Pô, isso aqui é bom, hein? Vou colocar mais um no rifle, que tá uma dificuldade do caralho de acertar essa porra. Ah, isso é uma habilidade especial. E no rifle de assalto. Beleza. Savezinho aqui, né? Não, vou criar 2 saves, cara. Pra não dar a merda. Quando eu salvo meu mouse e sai da tela. Aprendi isso com The Witcher. The Witcher vivia dando pau nos serviços. Peguei mais um negócio do codec. Eu peguei.
Combat hard suit, Medigel is a common medicinal salve used by paramedics, EMTs, and military personnel. It combines several useful applications: a local anesthetic, disinfectant, and clotting agent all in one. Once applied, the gel is designed to grip tight to flesh until subjected to a frequency of ultrasound. It is sealable against liquids, most notably blood, as well as contaminants and gases. The gel is a genetically engineered bioplasm created by the Certa Foundation.
Ah, isso aqui tá explicando do bagulho.
Glad to see you're okay. Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
Things were pretty rough down there.
Yeah, you never get used to seeing dead civilians. It doesn't seem right somehow. But at least you stopped Saren from wiping out the whole colony.
I couldn't have done it without you.
We're Marines. We stick together. And I'm just sorry that we lost Jenkins.
Yeah, I wish I could have done something to save him.
I was there. You did everything right. It was just bad luck. It's been a hell of a shakedown, Cruz. Our first mission ends with one Spectre killing another. The Citadel Council's not gonna be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
You've got a good grasp of the situation. You a career man?
Yeah, a lot of biotics are. We're not restricted, but we sure don't go undocumented. May as well get a paycheck for it. Besides, my father served. I made him proud when I enlisted. Eventually. But is that why you're here? Because of your family?
We'll talk another time. Make sure you're good to go for this meeting with the ambassador.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Understand.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
Dá ar de tensão,
Goodbye,
velho.
Commander.
Deixa o jogo muito mais da hora. Quer dizer,
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Ah, agora eu entendi. Eu entendi o que é esse Paragon e... Esse Paragon e o Renegado. Paragon são decisões... boas, né? Digamos assim, boas. E a Renegado seria decisões... ruins, não, maldosas, vamos dizer assim. Tipo, eu sou uma pessoa grosseira ou grosseira ou não neutra, mas positiva. Seria positiva e grosseiro. Provavelmente influencia no final. Puta merda, o jogo tem 2 finais. Aí. Acho que até aqui eu nem sei. Já não é. Cara, eu não gosto desse fog não que eu tô correndo, velho. Tô me tiltando, mano.
Go speak to Joker when you're ready. Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
É pra eu vir pra lá? Eu descer. Peraí, o que eu tenho que fazer mesmo? Diário. Falei com o Joker. A cabine. Cabine é aqui ou tem que pegar o elevador, será? Ah, tinha um codex aqui, ó. Tá, mas não é pra cá, né? É pra baixo. Pegou o elevador. Esse jogo tá muito bom, velho. Vou pro salvo. Posso estar no elevador? Com savezinhos, né? Pode voltar. Bem. Hotel de suprimentos, esse aqui? Esse
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor,
Esse é meio
weapons,
que os
mods.
vendedores, né? Do
It's
The
not
Witcher.
standard. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Armadura pesada. Uxi! 8.000? Melhoria de granada. Melhoria de metal. Laser. Pra melhoria de granada. Vender. Pô, os que tá equipado. Vamos uma parada. Ó, a minha arma que tá equipada é a Basion Bastion 1.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you got.
You bet.
Consigo vender ela? Deixa eu ver. Eu não consigo vender armas que estão equipadas. Deixando 1. Consigo vender. Ah, merda, aí é foda, velho. Eu não sei quais que estão equipadas. 25 só. Ixi, né?
Looking for supplies?
How often will you get new items?
Well, that depends on how many licenses you've purchased. But I'll rotate items on a regular basis regardless. And anytime we land someplace with a big enough port, I'll buy, sell, and trade whatever I can. Check back often. I need to move items quickly, so only the most basic items will be stocked consistently.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell a certain brand of products. I already have several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring in different brands. Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
What do the different manufacturers offer?
There are too many for me to keep track of, but each license will explain what it's good for.
Not right now, thanks.
No problem.
Tá.
Keep checking.
Deixa eu ver aqui. Ó, eu tô com a Bastion Hurricane 2. Bastion, Hurricane 2, Elgin e Reaper 1.
Came back.
Então não posso vender essas armas.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Pistolas. Pistola eu tô com a Edgen, né? Rifle de assalto eu tô com o... Cara, isso aqui é uma coisa que eu não gostei, cara. Porra, é muito confuso, cara. Hurricane 2... Nossa, eu vendi meu Reaper. Ah não, tem um Reaper aqui. Hammer eu posso vender. Ah, essa aqui é melhor do que a minha. Pô, mas é muito feia, velho. Não consegui equipar essa. Tem alguma coisa aqui, né? Assim. entendi. Ah, tá. Coisa que eu posso equipar neles, né? Mano, eu já volto. Ué, não é aqui não? Mas se não é aqui, onde que é então? Me perdi. É lá em cima mesmo?
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this proceed to Dock 422.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Sure is peaceful here.
This place is a little too perfect. Like they're hiding something.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups, though we are always welcoming to outsiders. Our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
Big place.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide. Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to... Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel Space Station.
What does that mean?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Citadel security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
Tell me about the embassies.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium. The Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago. As Citadel space has expanded, more embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
Do you agree with their decision?
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
How come the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Solarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space. They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council for a greater role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
Why weren't they made a council race?
The Council races have extensive responsibilities. They must provide personnel and ships for the Citadel fleets. They often provide economic aid in times of disaster. It would be unfair to demand such an enormous burden of a species unable to meet these obligations. The embassies allow lesser species to have a voice on the Citadel.
That's pretty damn arrogant.
I apologize if my personality has offended you. Please submit all formal complaints in writing to the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board.
Do you know anything about specters?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is handpicked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels. In this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Solarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion. Since then, the three Council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
Ah, sabia. Porra. Porra pra caralho também, tipo. Não vou ter o suficiente. Ai. Uma carta de traição.